What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Comedic Calisthenics. I am your host, comedian Josh Ward, and this is my co-host,
Von Simmons. What's good, y'all?
What's goody with you? Glad to see y'all. Welcome back to another installment. We getting it in. We informing, entertaining, and inspired as usual. What's good, bro?
I'm good, fam.
Good
How
to see you, man.
Me too,
yeah,
bro.
we
You
back
too.
up in here. We are two comedian extraordinaires, you know, living this comedic life out here. We have some great conversations with you guys, man. So thanks for being here. I'll make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, get the word out. We want to reach as many as possible, man. Get in on these conversations. So,
Tell your mama.
yeah, tell your mama. She don't know. She ain't got the internet.
Your mama broke.
Basically. But yo, man, we back at it as usual, man. Been a great, interesting week of comedy for us, man. Interesting couple of weeks, actually. You had a couple shows happen last time we were together, man. Give us a little update and give us what you got coming next, man.
I'll do this. I'm gonna start with, bro. I got this new bit. You actually heard it first time I ran it.
For real?
The two guns.
What you doing?
Two guns. We was at home suite. Talking about getting robbed.
Oh, yeah. Yo, I meant to tell you, bro, that jump slapped
You
right
rock
there.
with it,
Yeah,
bro?
that slaps right there, bro.
I appreciate it,
God.
bro.
Yo, we ended up at the same show the other night, which rarely happens
That's
because
facts.
we always get different schedules, different places, or whatever. But we ended up in the same spot the other night, and you know, Devon shut the place down per usual,
Bro.
man. Per usual, man.
love, bro.
Yo, that's one dude I enjoy watching do comedy.
Same, bro.
This guy right here,
Same, bro.
it was cool. I went in with every intention of flatlining a little bit because I had to work out some stuff. But you know,
like
it was
that.
for the goal.
Yeah.
It was for the goal.
Yeah. Like sometimes you got different intentions with your mic.
Yeah, no. It was good for me.
You know
I
what
was
I mean?
I was satisfied. You know, I was satisfied with the outcome, to be honest. So
My whole goal with that whole bit was to work with the mic in the stand. I never do that.
Oh, yeah,
I take it out immediately, move it to the side, do my
Right.
thing, but I want to do stuff on my hands.
there you go.
So
That's
you know, trying to pick up new skills so it look comfortable for people while I'm
Right.
in my head, like put the mic up, like you know what I mean? In my head, I'm tripping out.
Because to be honest, it would be terrible to tell a bit about two guns and hands occupied while your hands occupied telling the bit about two guns, man.
Don't make
I ain't
sense.
gonna spoil it for y'all,
Don't
but
make sense.
it's a slapping bit. I
I
respect
appreciate
it so
that.
much.
So I'm hyped about that, bro. Ain't nothing better than a new bit.
Yeah.
But in terms of shows, getting back to the point, December 30th, it looks like I'm doing a show at Happy Trees Warehouse. That's, I believe, in Petersburg. Look like it's gonna be a whole like little New Year celebration. They're gonna have vendors, they're gonna have other people there, and then it's gonna be a space for some comedy if you want to come through, get some laughs. So that should be dope.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, last time we were here, I lied and said I didn't have a show. I didn't lie. I just forgot. I totally forgot. I got booked that same
Booked
week.
and busy, bro. Like you
Nah.
can't keep them straight.
I got booked that same week for that show.
How'd it go though?
And it was a vibe. It was a vibe. I had to bite a little dust to eat a little chalk at the mic that he saw me at so that I could work through some of the bits that I needed to do for that show.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, I did.
I've never heard this. This is Carolina shit, bro.
I got hella those, bro.
Bruh.
I got hella those. I grew up around all the oldest people, man. I was that kid hanging with uncles, bro. I was that kid hanging with uncles.
Are you
bro.
nice at Midwest right now?
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Today,
yeah,
spades,
yeah.
big wins, I'm here for it.
Yeah,
Turn your
yeah.
back smooth off. Dislocate my shoulder throwing cars, boy. Don't get me excited. Woo!
That's what's up.
Fillet a piece of bacon off your back with a car, nigga.
Bro, you
Like,
stupid, bro. You
this
stupid.
nigga Gambit from the X-Men.
Yeah.
I'm like that on the car table. Flicking them jumps.
But the
man.
show was fire though.
Yeah, the show was fire, man. It was a great crowd. They sold the joint out. So it was like 60,
Oh,
70
that's what's
people
up.
in there. So that's a good...
Where they had you in the venue, because I know the venue sometimes they do outside. It's a little cold.
Yeah, they did this downstairs. And they had a nice... I mean, the set design was decent. They had,
That's
like
tight.
the TV was fireplace and like Christmas tree decorations up.
Oh,
whatever.
that's
So,
all right. Okay.
yeah, you know, they put this...
Put a little effort in.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be outside at first. So I was literally going in like, oh, this is about to be tragic. But when we got there, we were inside. I was like...
That's solid. That's solid.
Score. So yeah, man, it was a lot of people I enjoyed on the show. Oh, shout out to Haley. I don't know her last name. But
Haley,
she
I'm
went,
not hit.
Yeah, I had never heard her before. But she went on before me. She was my favorite comedian. Her and Nathan, Nate Carlson.
Nate Carlson's fire.
Yeah, Nate's fire.
Shout out to Nate.
They were my favorite
He
comics
would
of the
never see
night.
this. He don't mess with. He don't mess with technology.
Yeah, no.
He's a solid dude. He's a solid dude.
So yeah. They were my favorite two of the night, man. And
Where's Shorty from?
Don't ask me information. I'm being honest.
good.
The only reason I shouted you out is because when they asked me at the venue, over the mic, like he came up to me, he was like, "So who's your favorite comedian of the night?" I couldn't think of her name, so I just called out the comedian that was literally in front of me, and that was Chuck, Big Chuck, which Chuck did a solid set, so it wasn't a slight or anything. But in my mind, I was like, no, I think I like Handy more. So yeah.
How much time you do?
So they gave me 10.
Okay.
10. Yeah, I did 10 out the jump, and it was cool. I was only going expecting to do 5, so they gave me 10, and I was cooking. They let me run a little bit. I didn't realize I ran a little bit, but I ran a little bit. But it was all for the good of the cause.
That's a greatness do.
Whatever.
That's a greatness do.
So no, it was good, man. It was great vibes, man. A lot of my jokes. I did some new stuff, man, and a lot of stuff hit. I rewrote a couple of things that I worked on previously, so it worked out, man.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, bro.
Great night. Shout out Dakota. Shout out to 5 Star Comedy.
Definitely
man.
shout out Dakota. Dakota's solid
Coach.
dude, bro.
Dakota Coach, man. That's the homie, man.
Yeah.
That's the homie.
I got one more show I want to hit real quick before we move on.
Go ahead.
January 14th, I'm in Silver Spring. That's Maryland. I'm at Silver Spring Black Box at 7:30.
Okay.
Show's called 7 Black Minutes. The lineup is insane.
Man.
The lineup is insane. Like, slightly worried the lineup is insane, like,
whatever.
You know what I mean? But nah, like, if y'all out there in Maryland, if you willing to make the drive or whatever, if you local in Richmond or whatever, like, definitely hit me up. I'll send you the link for the tickets. I think right now this is a discount, and then after the 14th, I believe they go up. And
Okay.
I'm sure it's gonna sell out. So
Okay.
hit me up.
That's what's up. Hit your boy up at In All Doubt for Devon Simmons.
Appreciate
at In All Doubt on Instagram. Hit the boy up, man. Y'all go out and support, man. Show some love. I'm excited about it.
I appreciate
So
it.
yeah, man. So we've been out working on some. What you been working on? You did share one of the things you want to do with your hands free.
Yeah.
Trying to do some.
Try to figure that whole thing out. If I'm honest, man, you know what I've really been trying to work on is like my opening line jokes, where the first 2-3 sentences on my mouth gets like that instant. I'm trying to get that 10-second, 20-second laugh.
Yeah.
And I keep working on it. So I've been going up to these mics and just eating it. But the ones that hit, I know it's going to help me because it's going to set up everything else I'm trying to do that I know work. But I need those openers to like kick a little bit better. So I've been working on that. Okay. Yeah, how about you, bro?
Shoot, man, I'm working on trying to just get up there and tell jokes and be funny, to be honest. But no. So this past week, I worked on so I was like, I want to incorporate like singing, right? So when I did I took this Christmas song or whatever. I'm like, it's holiday time, so I'm gonna try to incorporate this right now. And the crazy thing is, I wasn't sure about what bits I was gonna do when I got to the venue. And then I got in there and they had a whole Christmas setup. I was like,
you talking about for the show?
I was like, because
layup.
you're not gonna sit here and not laugh at Christmas jokes in front of a Christmas tree with chestnuts roasting over the open fire, man. You gonna laugh at these jokes, bro. You gonna laugh at these jokes, bro. So, I'm trying to learn how to use more things and be more diverse. Man, I don't want to just be a dude to get up and tell jokes, but I was like, that's gonna grab their attention, and you don't see.
Oh, you hit that off the rip?
Yeah. I switched
what
straight
was the
up.
response? Like how
It was they loved it.
That's tough.
Yeah, they liked it.
I've never heard Josh sing, but I have a feeling you could blow. Like if
I
you
can,
gonna lead with it, like if you lead with it, that means you got it.
I can, but I'm not gonna sing like that. I just want to sing enough for the audience to get with me. That's all. I sung enough.
That makes sense
because you don't want to out sing when they be like, "Ugh, we ain't come for a concert. This isn't karaoke." No, if you get up and sing, then it's like, okay, that's a lot. But if you just get so it was really like y'all go watch my video at Josh Ward Comedy. Go watch the video. I put my opening up there. So you guys just check it out, see how I work that out, man. Leave a comment, leave a comment. Bro. We working out here. So.
Hey, what else you working on? What else you been up to?
Great. All right, guys. I got an announcement. I'm excited about this.
Pause. I'm gonna pause it right. I'm excited too because he told me he got an announcement. I don't know what it is, so like, I want to hear. We hearing this at the same time. So
I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna start like this. First of all, believe in yourself.
Why you like this? Like, what's wrong with you, bro?
You hear me? Believe in yourself. Bet on you. Believe in yourself. And I really believe that, and I did that recently because I made a purchase recently of a production set. I bought a little house, basically. It's more of a shed, but
no, it's a house.
It's a good little space, and yeah, man, I purchased the junk, man, recently so that I could build a whole production set out for our whole setup, and yeah, and all my content, all my things. Hey, give it up for your boy investing in myself,
Shouts
man.
out
You know,
to you, bro.
so I'm excited about that, man. It arrived last week, man. So I'm gonna let you look at it before you leave today.
Hey.
Yeah, it just got here last week, so I'm hype about it. I got my guy, my carpenter dude coming in. He gonna put walls in. I'm putting lighting up through the joint, so it's basically a whole set design. You know what I mean?
If you ain't got no carpenter dude, you broke. Right? Just like your mama ain't got no internet, you out here broke. You ain't got no carpenter.
You gotta have a carpenter, bro, and he's an essay. You gotta have one, bro.
I already knew, bro.
You already know.
I already knew he was Jesus.
Listen, the best. Some of the best work now. He gonna be able to say everything, but he gonna be able to do everything.
Yeah,
so yeah. So I'm excited about it, man. I'm trying to,
bro.
Yeah, man. I'm making investments in myself. So we got to get together and work on the set design. We were talking about some ideas and stuff or whatever. So I'm psyched about it, bro. Because you know I'm believing in myself, bro. I'm going after this jump, bro.
Yo, shoot or shoot, bro.
Straight up.
Shoot or shoot, bro.
Hey,
I'm happy for you. Happy for us.
Forward.
Obviously, I'm about to benefit. I'm about to be in a whole new little house.
Yeah. So yeah, man. Y'all follow, support, man. Yeah, look out for us. We trying to make some moves, make some waves out here, whatever. So, but yeah, man, it's been good to get out and actually get in the venue with some people. And, you know, with the crowd and the audience and stuff. And that comes with a couple of things when you get in the room with real audience and real people.
That's true.
And one of those things is heckling. Like, that's a real life thing. And so I wanted to talk about that for a little bit because I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't know how to feel about it. Because first of all, I'm not a mean guy. I don't like to be mean. If you know me, you know I don't like to be mean. But also, funny over everything. Like, I be trying to...
Funny over everything, bro.
When it comes down to it, I can be mean sometimes.
Yeah.
And I don't like to be, but at the same time, like, hecklers are a thing. And so how you handle them is crazy. I saw something recently that was just outrageous on level. Hold on. First of all, I'm sorry, I'm moving fast. So you can tell me about it. Because you were starting to tell me about a situation that happened at a mic you were at recently.
Yeah.
Tell me about that first.
Yeah, so I was at a little basic open mic, right? Like, so the way it's set up, it's kind of like, it's a small venue on purpose. You probably gonna have like 10 people up there that's like non-comics, you know what I mean, based on the seating. So it's real intimate, ceiling low, just kind of how you want it for a mic on some real.
Yeah.
But anyway, people going up there, they cooking, they doing their thing. There's one dude there, he had a booth and he got like his homies with him. And the whole time, bro is like talking to the comics. They would ask, you know how you doing your set or whatever, you ask that rhetorical question like, this ever happened to y'all? And you just keep going. Bro was answering the question. Like, bro was like, yeah, like that happened to me Tuesday, like kind of thing, right?
He having a one-on-one conversation in a crowded room.
Exactly, but he would also try to like sprinkle in his own jokes, which wouldn't hit. So like, he created this energy where when you know you about to like say that rhetorical question or you know you about to have like a pause in your bit, you kind of expecting bro to say something off to the side. Oh. So it kind of like messed up the whole show in a way. Like, I don't think bro had like negative intent. Okay. I don't think he was trying to derail the show. Okay. But he was actively derailing the show. Okay. Right? At one point, he even got up and was like, look, I'm sorry. Like, I've had enough. Because, like, comic after comic kept, like, talking to bro. He go outside. We go outside to link up. We talking to him. He's like, yo, like, I don't know what I've done. Like, I'm sorry. I won't do it anymore. And all the comics was like, yo, chill, bro. Go up there, have a good time. It's whatever. Right. He go up there. He keep doing the same thing, though. Like, he's still doing his little thing. So, like, don't get me wrong. Like I said, I don't think he had negative intent.
He just had no comedic etiquette. He don't know how to behave. You can't take these niggas nowhere.
It was his birthday too, so he was super.
Oh, he might have been lit.
Sauce. He was super sauce.
Oh
my
God.
He probably don't remember any of this.
There was one of those at our show too, and she was in the back though, and it was a bigger room. And
she just calling out?
Yeah, she was yelling out stuff, man. Oh my God. She was saying stuff like her dog's a person. Like one of the comedians was like, anybody got kids in the room? And then she yells out, well, my dog's my child. Like that kind of thing.
All right.
Oh my gosh. I can't begin to tell you.
That's worse than me, like with the dog.
A little bit. Yeah, you're right. And he used it because he found a sideways way to call her a bee. I don't know. It could have been taken away. I don't think he intended it that way, but the way he clapped back at her was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, hold on. Well,
yeah, that's clever.
Yeah, he didn't realize how smart he was being in the moment, bro. Oh my God. He was like, did your dog come out of you? Or, where was your dog birthed from? Something like that. And I was like, yo.
Awesome.
That was brilliant though. I thought it was smart.
I ain't
gonna tell y'all the whole thing, but I thought it was smart to kind of like the female dog.
I knew it was Chuck.
It wasn't. It wasn't.
I'll let it go.
I'm not gonna tell you who it is. I don't care. I'll tell you off camera.
Yeah. I get it.
But yeah, like I don't know. I vacillate with how to handle hecklers, man, because I don't want to be mean to anybody and have anybody leave and have a bad experience.
I agree.
But at the same time, if you interrupt my show, I got to keep it funny somehow.
True.
And you've just made yourself the tool which I have to use to do that. And
that is very
true. You
true.
can't step in front of a train and think you're not going to go on the same journey it was on. It's going to go through you, and you're going.
Can't step in front of the train and not expect to go on the same journey.
Whatever direction that train was going in, you're with it now. You're going. Like, even if it's not.
You need to write fortune cookies. This shit is insane, bro.
I got 1,000 more of those where that came from.
I rock with it, bro.
So I vacillate with it. I saw a video clip this week of a heckling situation gone awry, if I can say that. Okay. And it got to the point where it was uncomfortable. And I want to get your take on it. I'm gonna play the clip real quick, and y'all check this out real quick. We gonna play.
Give credit where credit is due. I'm probably the most pro anti-Trump comic out there.
You're not.
Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up. As a white guy trying to talk to black people.
I'm not.
Bitch, no, you're not.
What are you upset about? It's not me.
No, and shut up. Any black person that tried to laugh at his fucking jokes, no, a white person trying to make fun of black people.
See, now you're crying.
Like she starts
I was
crying.
just trying to make you laugh.
No, don't do that.
Okay, I'm sorry.
You a bitch.
Why do you think I'm doing this for a living? You think I was a football player? I'm a bitch, goddammit. There's nothing you can say to me I haven't said 6 inches from the mirror. You're the first name going in my suicide note tonight.
Yeah, girl, to your left right there.
Have a good night, Kamala Harris.
She's leaving now.
Now's the time I need you on my side.
No, that was the most racist joke ever.
No, I got like 4 more in the chamber. Did I say anything racist?
Yo.
Yeah.
So she got up and literally left the show. She obviously was not having a good time the entire time.
Yeah.
And it just it overflowed like, and bro just went ham on her. That's Troy Bond, by the way. Follow him at Troy Bond 69, I think, on TikTok. Yeah, that's Troy Bond.
Word.
And yeah, like first of all, I feel like she took his jokes a little too far. Like, she was insulted on a level that she shouldn't have been. I hear all the jokes, but...
But bro said he had anti-Trump comment, didn't he?
Yeah.
Like, I think she misheard him.
Yeah.
And went off, bro.
Yeah, he was literally trying to, like, ma'am, like, I'm not... What are you talking about? Like,
yeah. First off, he doing a black... It sounds like he doing a black room.
It's some blacks... It's definitely some blacks in there. It's definitely a mixed crowd. I definitely say it's a mixed crowd.
It sounds like if you was about to let off some shots, like that's...
That's what it sounds like?
Yeah, I mean, nah, but I'm saying, like, let me put it like this. Like, if you... Like, certain rooms, you curate the jokes.
Okay.
You curate the jokes. Certain jokes for certain rooms.
Facts.
Right?
Facts.
If you're in a mixed room and there's black people in there, I just don't think you will fire off something racist. And if you attempt to fire off something racist, it better be funny as hell.
It better be super funny.
But I think you gotta let the comic try to get on the high wire. Like, she cut him off before he could even set it up, punch, anything. Like,
so do you feel like that's a kind of comedic etiquette issue right there? Or is that somewhat... Because people are very sensitive these days, too.
No, that's real.
And so, I don't know what joke he could have told, but to be in tears, my nigga? Tears?
That says that this ain't about this show.
Yeah, I feel you.
This is not about what's happening right now.
You got some other things in you. Got some other
something
issues
else,
in your life.
yeah, something else.
She came in overwhelmed that night, baby.
I hope Shorty get through it. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, but the double down, he called her Kamala Harris. Yo, when he called her Kamala Harris, though.
Funny over everything. That made me laugh.
That's
it
the
made
rule.
me laugh. It made me laugh.
It did.
It made me laugh. I wouldn't be mad at the see this is how you know I was talking about is degrees to heckling. You remember you said that earlier?
The what?
The degrees to heckling.
Okay,
This is one of those instances where it's like you won't even let me do my thing up here. Like it's one thing to not rock with what I'm saying and have a comeback, right? Because maybe now we could even vibe like degrees, right? Depending on what you say, I might now it's a moment, but to not let me even get in a joke because you're afraid of where it could go. The whole point of comedy is misdirection.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm setting something up, I'm probably going the other way. Like, probably. Like, so,
that's true.
So give me some room. Like, I shouldn't
Give me
say
room,
pause. Give me some room. Give me some room to, like, cook a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know how far. It feels like it was later in his set when this happened. Okay. Because she obviously had been listening to quite a few things that she didn't agree with.
Oh, so you felt like bro was on the road?
And yeah, maybe
I'm looking at her in a vacuum.
Yeah. I feel like it might have built up through his whole set. And she's sitting there like pissed because he not funny. He been nothing but racist all night. You know what I mean?
I see what you're saying. So the whole anti-Trump thing might have been like to be like, no, I'm good, while I'm telling these fucked up jokes kind of thing.
Maybe there was some, well, the video's edited, obviously. So I think there may have been some words that were shared before that moment. And, you know, he clipped it right there and played it because, of course, it's social media. You got to get the hot moment.
You don't. But go ahead, bro.
That's the guy who doesn't do it. He knows how this works.
You do not have to be a douchebag. But go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
But yeah, so he, you know, I feel like it may have been a build-up of things. And for her to leave.
See, that makes way more sense.
Yeah.
That makes way more sense. Looking at it in the vacuum, I can see if it was like cooking like that the whole time, why she would cut him off. Like, all right, bro, like,
that's enough.
You done.
Right.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So, I mean, like, what's your degree on heckling? Like, how far will you go? I try not to insult anyone personally. Yeah. You know what I mean? As far as, like, what you look like or, you know, this or that. As far as, like, making fun of natural stuff. Now, you may have a certain demeanor about you that alludes to something. Right. But I'm not going straight insult you. Like yo, nappy-headed. Like, I'm not going to roast you.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I mean? In it. But you also got to be equipped to handle heckling. Because every great comedian has dealt with it. Period. I don't think there's a comedian on earth who's been doing this over a year and not experienced some form of heckling.
No, that's real.
And so you got to be equipped for it. I just don't. It's the reason why I go to Basic City, to be honest, because I'm terrified of it. Basic City.
Shout out to. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I was about to say shout out to Basic City Comedy, man. They run a mic in RVA. Where the hosts heckle you, they interrupt your set, and you know, insults, all this stuff, man. But I gotta take Basic City in doses too.
Yeah, that's true.
Because for me, I need to have the skill, and I enjoy it, but also I want to, you know, really work on, like, every time I go out, I want it to be meaningful. I don't have time to just be out frivolously at mics. So every time it's like I got an objective of what I want to accomplish, either in a bit or in what I'm trying to do, developing myself comedically. So going there, you just throw your set out the window. You're not doing
it, but it goes to what you said. It definitely helps your improv, like, spontaneous game a lot, and you need that. But going back to the degrees of heckling, bro, in terms of like how you handle it, kind of thing. Yeah, I agree with you. You never want to like hit the personal stuff, like especially like when it's uncalled for, because it's very easy to hit the front row and like just line them up. You know what I mean? Like, you could do that, but like, what I realized, at least for me, is that like dealing with a heckler depends on whose side the crowd is on.
Poignant. Go on, divulge more into
So
that.
if you are on stage and you say something wild that the whole crowd is like, yo, and then one person goes, yo, the crowd is rocking with them.
Right.
So as you come back, you only gonna get pushback.
Facts.
It's not gonna be warm and welcoming or whatever. On the other hand, if you're doing your thing, crowd enjoying themselves, and somebody's interrupting the show, the crowd with you. You know what I mean? The crowd is with you, and now you have a little more room to deal with that situation. How you want to deal with it?
That's so true.
You know what I mean?
That's so true because I watch a lot of comedians who, because the crowd is on their side, they get a little more leeway in how they deal with the heckler. What's the guy? It's another dude I watch. He is savage. Ashash.
Black, white?
Ashash. He's like Indian, I think, or Hindu. I don't want to miss, because I don't know all the different ethnicities.
Yeah.
But he's like definitely like Sikh, Indian, that kind of thing. So,
Okay. You talking about bro that kicking with Schultz?
He does.
I can't think of
Ashash something. I can't think of it.
Keep talking.
Yeah. But yeah, like he's one of them that's like cutthroat, bro. I'd be like, he go for the jugular because he know first of all the clip gonna go viral.
Oh, facts.
Firstly,
Facts.
but secondly, if you heckle him, that's like his thing. You know what I mean? If you heckle him, I'm gonna definitely
Akash Singh.
Yeah, Akash Singh. That's his name. Yeah,
I like bro.
Yeah, he's smart and witty. I appreciate that. That's the thing. If you use your brain for comedy, you got me as a comedian. Because I like intellectual comedy. I like comedy you got to think about. Nate did some jokes the other night. I was like, y'all missed that. Like, yo. But I love when you make me think. And I love when I got to think differently to understand what you said. And I love when there's like undertones of things that's not directly. Double entendre type.
Right.
I love that type of stuff, man. Pun intended. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I definitely.
So what's your normal stance? Like, so if you in a show or we're doing whatever, and somebody interrupts, say something like, what's your?
So here's the thing.
Your go-to?
I'm gonna initially try to be as kind as I can, but also
what's
get
that
a
look
laugh.
like though?
So there was a show I did where this I was talking about how this space was so small and it cost so much money, like a hotel type situation.
Oh, okay.
I was like, or whatever. And the bit was something to the effect of, it was small, whatever, something like the projects. I don't know. But the person in the crowd was apparently from New York. She was like, "Oh, that's a studio in New York." She yelled this from the back of the room.
Okay. And
I'm up here telling, that's not how you respond to that when I talk about the space to tell me, oh, you should be grateful for that, So I kind of carried her a little bit, just slightly, I was like, and she was like, oh, that's just a studio in New York. And I was like, and that's why I don't live there, man. I was like, you're basically solidifying my point. You shouldn't, pay that much for that kind of space or whatever. And then I flipped it again and I was like, the thing I was talking about, I was like, see, I'm basically saying you should do that. You should get there. Oh, I know what it was. I was telling a bit about yurts. And yurt's a little TP type jump. Yeah. Yeah, and so that's what it was. And I was like, yeah, you should get a yurt. Because they're made for people like you. Basically, you stupid enough to pay the $200 a night for that little space because you already pay them type of prices in New York. So you the person they built this for. The person dumb enough to spend that type of money. Basically. Yeah, and she chilled. Yeah, it was a good moment. It really was. It was a perfect moment. And she chilled after. She was like, okay.
Was the crowd still rocking with you?
Yeah. The crowd bust out. The crowd bust at it.
That's
so
yeah.
So yeah, man, it was cool. It was cool, man. But I just don't want to be mean. That's crazy for a comedian to say. I don't want, because I want everybody to come to the show to have a good time. It
also sounds like that you could like scorch earth.
Yeah, I can be real harsh, bro. First of all, I'm black. I'm dark black. I'm dark skinned. I had to learn the joke at an early age. That's what we call it. But I learned to joke on people at an early age because they get you with the tar baby black. You get black jokes. It's low hanging fruit.
Nah, that's real.
And so I had to learn. That's literally how I used to get people off me.
That tar baby shit. Wow. The fuck,
Bro, the level of jokes I used to get as a black kid,
bro.
oh my God. But I remember the day it all changed, yo. I made this kid cry on the bus. And it changed everything. This kid had joked off me, bro. This kid joked on me, and I was like, I'm gonna fire you up all day. I roasted this nigga the whole ride home, boy, on the bus. And they got off the bus crying, boy. Ain't nobody else joking on me no more for like 5 years in my school, yo. That's how I had to learn to fight back, yo, because people always want to get, their laughs off your back. You know what I mean? And I'm low-hanging fruit because I'm black. And back then, this was the early 90s. Light-skinned guys were still in style, Best Man hadn't came out yet. The Wood, all them shows. They dropped a little later, but them early 90s was rough on us. Hey, I'm going to be honest. There was a little phase in there where light-skinned dudes thought they was winning, man. And I had to clarify that untruth. But, yeah, man, they used to,
fired off on bro.
I roasted that joker the whole, it had to be like 25 minutes. And I fired him up. That joker got out the bus crying. I felt bad about it later, but I was like, that's what you get. So I tried to tell myself.
I don't think you feel bad at all.
A little bit. I was raised by good parents. They was like, what if that would have been you? And then you got to go up and tell your parents somebody hurt your feelings. I was like, nigga been hurting my feelings for weeks. I've been telling him to leave me alone. And he want to leave me alone. So fine. I went on that nigga book bag, his shoes, his hairline, everything about that man.
He having way too much fun with these flashbacks for me to ever think he felt bad.
Yo, I cooked that man, yo. That was a turning point.
Too well,
it was a turning point.
Was like 20 plus years
ago. Yeah, it was a literal turning point in my life, yo. I saw it was like beating up the biggest bully in school, yo. Like everybody was like, oh, he the new boss now. Don't mess with him. Like being in prison and beating up the biggest guy. Like that's what I literally did, bro. After I roasted him, people was like, yo, I don't want no problem, man. You all right, bro. You all right. You all right, bro. Black is beautiful.
They said they're the boss battle.
Man, they was hitting me with all the black sayings later. They were blacker than berry, sweeter than juice. Black is beautiful, Kunta Kinte. Like niggas was on my side. Yo, people was on my side after that. Straight up, I saw shifts. That's why I never forgot it. Like my whole persona shifted for a moment because I fired.
This shit was like a big moment.
Yeah,
bro.
I broke that kid's heart. Yeah, real talk, bro. I had to be in like the 5th grade. I think it was like the 5th grade, bro.
That's when the changes happened.
I broke that kid's heart, man, and it made a man out of me.
Well, what that nigga doing now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Facebook friends? You ever check his shit just see if he's still down bad?
No. You stupid.
I mean, you sound like you took that man's soul. Like
I don't keep up with bro. I don't keep up with bro. But yeah, man.
You know he check on bro. You know he check on bro.
He was unstable. He didn't come to school the next day. And I say that he did not come back to school the next day.
Bro,
no,
he ain't come to school.
He did not come back to school the next. Actually, happened. That happened on a Thursday. So he was out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. He was hoping by Monday. Niggas forgot. Monday niggas roasted him up because we've been waiting to see you. Where you been? Because we wanted to tell you. But Tuesday was cool. Tuesday was cool for him. But yeah, man.
This ain't no snap on that nigga.
It was bad, man. I was like, man, I'm tired of it, man. People used to try to bully me sometime, man. They had to F around and find out. Like, they thought I was the one, bro. You thought I don't care if I'm going to lose. I'm going to fight you every day. You going to leave me the hell alone. That's what my dad raised us. Fight every day until they done messing with you. If they want to try to fight every day.
That's real.
It's crazy.
Hey, bro. Hey.
Woo. As y'all know, man, it's always some crazy stuff going on in our worlds. And the comedy world.
Bro.
You stupid, bro.
That shit funny as hell. Go ahead.
Yo, I hadn't thought about that in years.
Bro.
I hadn't thought about that in years, bro.
I feel like, bro, picture on the wall, you throw darts in that motherfucker's face and shit, bro.
You think about that moment every night.
You feel me, bro? Man, said I became a man when I fired on his book bag,
bro. I ain't know that was possible.
Sometimes it be like that, though. I know what you mean.
You just gotta fend for yourself, man. You gotta defend yourself, man. I'm not about to let y'all punk me, bro. That's not what's gonna happen.
Nah, that's a no-bueno situation.
Yeah, so it could have went either way for me, man. I could have been traumatized and bullied as a kid very badly. Or I had to stand up for myself.
I think you were traumatized. You just flipped it.
They tried.
Yeah.
They tried.
Like, you took the trauma and made like a Goku like Super Saiyan.
Yeah, they tried. That was 5th grade. It was a turn, but they tried. I was like, nah, bro, y'all ain't about to do this to me every day.
That's funny as hell.
So, yeah, man, live your life.
The more you know and shit.
Yeah, right? All right, I want to talk about this. Kanye West. Kanye West came for the GOAT recently. If you have not heard it, you gotta go check it out. Kanye West came for Chappelle, man. He came for Chappelle, bro. And it's interesting because he made some interesting accusations or whatever. But I'm gonna be honest. When I heard it, I was like, oh yeah, he was on the other side of all those Saturday Night Live jokes. He was on the butt end of them jokes.
Man, people was talking about it for a break.
Yeah.
So what's topic of
I think that video is probably at close to 5 million views right now.
Yes,
the monologue. Each individual one. Everybody who posted that freaking monologue got crazy views. It's crazy. Strangers, bro, randomly, like, hey, I'm posting Chappelle video. And he got 100,000 views. You know, everybody wanted to see that moment. And Ye been making some crazy accusations. Well, I mean, it's not nothing new. I don't think he's saying nothing that's never been said. But him saying it make it just whatever. So all right, let's listen in on the clip real quick.
You're far away from college dropout.
I know. How do we get here? How did we get here? How did we get here? Deborah Crocs.
Is that how you say it? Is that?
No, that's. Yo, you having me choking up, man. No, that's not how it's sung. It's not how it's sung.
Good.
All right, so let's listen to this real quick.
Benjamin
Chappelle
the
is
fucking-
a hack, and he gets a lot of his jokes from Owen Benjamin.
What?
Dave Chappelle does not believe in God and does not believe in Jesus. These are the kind of black leaders that the Zionists put in front of us.
What the fuck?
Yo. I don't even understand why y'all keep putting. Look, don't put another microphone in front of Kanye West.
It's gonna keep happening.
Stop it.
It's gonna
Stop
keep
putting
happening.
microphones in front of Kanye West. Who?
It's gonna keep happening.
Oh my God, bro. I think,
he's
and they
gonna
know.
keep going on.
It's like every time he get a chance, he got to say something that's just outlandish. Like,
I had to look up Owen Benjamin. I won't even hit.
yo,
I didn't know what he was talking about.
So apparently, Owen Benjamin is he's been making that claim for years, though. To be honest, that since Chappelle dropped the Netflix specials back to back, you remember he did.
Yeah.
He had all the trans jokes and stuff in there.
Yeah.
And so since then, he's been making this claim that some of the jokes that Chappelle did were stolen. And so I'm just like, oh my God. So here we go. I'm gonna let y'all hear the jokes that he claimed were the stolen jokes. Check out this clip.
So my buddy is a nuclear physicist. I hang out with a lot of physicists and like just oddly smart people that are like kind of on the spectrum, you know? They're like so smart they don't know how to like wear pants. And this dude said some of the funniest stuff to me. He goes, Caitlyn Jenner is Woman of the Year, but hasn't been a woman for a full year. And I could see him running numbers. And I'm dying laughing. He's like, why are you laughing? He's like, Caitlyn Jenner times fraction of 1 is less than 1. She does not qualify for Woman of the Year if you haven't been a woman for a full year. And I'm like, dude, will you open for me on the road? He's like, and he does. I made him a comedian. His name's Kevin Hickerson.
Caitlyn Jenner, whom I've met,
Here's Chappelle.
wonderful person. Caitlyn Jenner was voted Woman of the Year. Her first year as a woman. Ain't that something? Beat every bitch in Detroit. She's better than all of them. Never even had a period. Ain't that something?
Isn't it something?
Oh, I'd be mad as shit if I was a woman. I'd be mad if I was me. If I was in a BET Awards sitting there and they're like, and the winner for the year, Eminem, my man.
Pause for a second.
All right. So those are the two. It's that clip and another joke that he has later about the LBGT. John, you know, we talked about them riding in the car together. Yeah. So he says both of those. He's trying to claim both of those bits belong to him first. A simple YouTube search will answer the question because there's people who actually did the legwork of figuring out when each bit was dropped and when each one did a bit in that same vein the same time. So that's been answered. The YouTube clip that I found that answered the questions from 10 months ago.
Oh, word.
Yes.
Okay.
And Kanye came out and made this statement last week.
I mean, like, at this point, like, anything come out bro mouth, you have to first hold in the fiction palm of your hand. You can't just, like, you know, he's making these wild assertions, bro. Like,
yeah.
It's a little sad. It's a little sad.
It's disheartening, I can say. But I didn't think about the fact that he was on the other side of all those SNL jokes. You know what I'm saying? That whole monologue.
That's true. I'm sure his feelings got hurt.
Yeah, I'm sure. You know, and while I was laughing at it, I didn't think for 1 second, how would Kanye feel? How does Kanye feel about this?
It's funny because, like, you say that, and while I'm thinking back on the monologue, and the whole time I'm hearing it, I'm not really hearing disrespect towards Ye.
Right.
There's definitely a disassociation. But that's I think, set up the jokes and also preserve whatever. You know what I mean? Like, but I don't hear it as disrespect towards Ye, but
I think it's mocking his situation. It can be taken as that. I lose $1.5 billion dollars. I lose $1.5 billion. I don't want you to go make $10 million off joking about it.
You know what that's fair. I guess as the person, you could feel salty about it.
Yeah, a little bit.
But at the end of the day, like, how much empathy am I willing to throw out there?
Yeah, Kanye he makes it hard to be empathetic towards him.
Like,
to be honest.
We ain't here because we made all this up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
It's
bro.
crazy, bro. I wonder if Chappelle's gonna respond, like address what he said publicly. I mean, I feel like he giving him more material somehow. Chappelle's gonna find a way.
I didn't think about that, yeah.
But Kanye went on the show with a sock on his face. With a sock on his face.
That's the
stole
first
all
thing
the
I
jokes.
think of. Bro had the mask on with the gloves. Like,
yeah, bro.
I don't know, bro. If somebody talking to me through cloth.
Not through cloth.
That's through cloth, bro. I can't.
And it ain't Halloween.
You feel me? I can't be out here taking you serious, bro.
Yo, bro said through cloth.
You talking to me through cloth? Like,
there's never a necessary time to talk through cloth now that I think about it.
Only
like
robbing the bank, bro. Only time, bro. And that's back when they had the Tommy guns, and it was like, it's us. We here to rob you. Like,
reach for the sky.
Yeah, it's back then, bro. Like, you can't be talking to me through cloth with cameras around. It's like, you just showed up like this with the cloth, bro.
Did you put that on in the car, or did you leave the house like that? Like, when did you put the cloth on? I want to know.
I didn't makeup treat this, so you show up. And then like, we about to go on the 10, you want to get touched up? He's like, nah, I'm going through the cloth.
Oh my God.
Through the wire, through the cloth.
Did he arrive there with the cloth? He probably wrote.
Would it be crazy if they supplied the cloth? He was like, yo, I'll do the interview. I'm going to need some cloth.
I'm going to need a fresh sock to put on my face. Size 3X. Yo.
I don't know. You might want to use one. You never know.
Oh my God, bro. Like, do you put that on after you get out the shower?
I got so many questions about the cloth, bro.
This mask, yay.
So many cloth-like questions. Because everything else, none of the other stuff makes sense. You got to start with the cloth, bro. Shit don't make no sense. Some real, bro.
Yo, that's interesting. Yo, that's interesting choice to do. I understand. I'm sure there's some deep philosophical meaning behind him wearing this sock on his face, but
maybe, bro.
I don't get it. I don't get it, bro. I don't get it. That's your boy, man.
That's the black person to go to. That's your man.
Yeah, that's your boy. Check your people, man.
Facts, bro.
So, yeah, but I can't wait. I hope Chappelle fire back somehow. I can't wait.
I mean, it might be a little saga.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, like, all this is wrestling.
Cause
it's entertainment. It ain't real. It's entertainment. It ain't real.
But they legit was friends too. You know, he even said it. You know, usually when Ye get into something, I pull up immediately.
But that's how I go with your homies.
Yeah.
I be real with you.
Yeah.
If something happened to you that was funny, I might talk about it, bro.
I
Like,
understand.
And I would feel like if something happened to me, like you knew something happened to me and you got on stage, I wouldn't be tripping. I'd be like, funny over.
But we comedians, though. First of all, Ye is real sensitive.
You're right.
And he a musician. He not a comic at all. Like, our rules different. Our rules different.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Yeah.
I guess you're right. Because it is all like love and war in the comic land. But like,
yeah.
Because like you could crack on me and it be having me feeling like boy on the bus. but
if it was funny, yeah.
You still my man. It is what it is.
Yeah.
We're moving on. But I guess if you're not a comic, it's hard to even see the world like that.
Yeah.
So I follow you.
You can't forget what we got is a gift. That eye, that viewpoint is something that's not natural to everybody.
Nah, yeah, we better than y'all. Just go ahead and say it, bro. Better than y'all.
He said it, not me. Ain't even
doing comedy that long.
In all doubt, bro. Tag your boy up. He said it, bro.
I will respond.
He will. Now you risk your life doing that now, but go with it. Go with that feeling. Let that offense lead you right into the bear trap, because the man's dangerous. I'm gonna just be honest.
The bear trap.
The man's dangerous, bro. As a comedian, the man's dangerous.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
It's crazy though. I'll be honest. It feel like we've been doing this a long time. Like I feel like there's times when we're doing it where I don't feel like it.
Yeah.
But our understanding sometimes I feel like it's beyond our years, which is gonna serve us well. Like you understand how to engage a room and set up your jokes and stuff. Like you,
I see what you're saying.
You know, beyond your years of experience.
I honestly think, and you could speak. We spoke on this before, but like just being a little older, coming to it. You know,
that's true.
We
both started doing this in our 30s.
Yeah. So your experiences are a little different than being 20 trying to do it. Yeah. Like, cause you still figuring out world stuff.
Yeah.
While you telling jokes, like at the end of it, if you ain't 30 plus and know how people move a little bit,
right?
40 gonna be real rough for you,
right?
But so that probably adds to it though.
Yeah. You've seen way more seasons. And I think coming with that time and experience, like knowing those certain things, using those certain things, you develop different skills. And one of the ones that I'm seriously working on is like being able to use everything around you in the room to help enhance your show.
I like this. Yeah.
Like everything in the room could help your set. Everything around you literally can be used in a way to help you if you can see it right. You know what I mean? And that's something that I'm really trying to grow in. Like even the fact that, you know, like I spoke about earlier, the setup for the last show, I was like, hell yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Whole setup was like Christmas jokes gonna rock in here.
Yes.
Because you already looking at Holly Jolly, you know what I mean? So it automatically puts
on the shelf. Like
I literally had 2 sets of stuff I was gonna do, and I was like, I don't know which one I'm gonna do. And when I walked in and saw that, I was like, there it is.
Yeah.
I'm going the Christmas route.
Yeah.
And it slapped. So and I spoke about this. I did a show where the host asked us to give information about it was like a question, one of your biggest fears or something like that. And I talked about that on the last jump. That's another example. I used the host in that instance or whatever, and drew them in, and my response kind of got the crowd on my side and everything. So you know, learning to use that stuff, use the previous comic.
Yo,
that's the one.
That is cheat code, because like the number one thing, especially you know starting out, people don't know you. People want to know they can be relaxed. They want to know that you're funny, and that the sooner you let them know they funny, the more they can relax, vibe, and now you could take them on whatever journey you taking them on. But they gotta know it from the jump, though. So if old boy came up before you and said something that was crazy, piggyback on it, whatever. If they say something that's crazy, that get everybody kind of like, yo, you gotta acknowledge it. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, you gotta acknowledge what's happening around you. Your show ain't happening in a vacuum. Right. If somebody drunk and they just fell, don't be like, all right, next joke. Nah, it's time. It's time to cook over here.
There you go. That's ammo. That's ammo all day. And just learning how to do that. I get a little afraid of that sometimes.
No, go ahead. Why?
Because, like, you never know. The uncertainty of it. Your jokes are more assured, I know where my jokes are going.
Yeah.
When you go down that rabbit hole, it could go anywhere.
See, I have the opposite feeling.
And I love that journey, but the whole while I'm like, whoo, where is this about to go next? Oh my God. I love it when it happens, and I love going on it, but I hate being a participant. I hate doing it.
See, I feel the opposite. Like when something happened in my show that I'm not expecting, like the other night, I was talking to bro in the audience because somebody mentioned before about him, and he mentioned he was divorced. So I go back to him, I was like, you was divorced, how bad was it? And then the girl next to him was like, I'm still here. And it was like, shorty he got divorced with. I'm like, oh, we here now.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
I'm like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
So in my mind, like, I trust my wit way more than, like, if I'm honest, the written jokes. Like, I know the written jokes work. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But the punch, when people know you freestyling, is... Like, you just think about rap. Like, when we watch somebody, like, actually freestyle, you're way more
impressive.
Way more impressed, bro. And you see some writtens, you're like, oh, no, this fire, too.
Yeah.
But, like, off the head is just totally different. So, like, I like the journey to take you on. But even going to, like, not even an audience, but, like, simple things. Like, and it's hard to control all the time. But, like, what's the set look like? Like, in your instance, when you came in and it was Christmas all out, it's a beautiful time to recognize this Christmas all out and do your thing. Yeah. Right? If it won't Christmas all out, it might not be time to do those jokes. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like sometimes you can control like simple stuff. Like what's the music that's going to play before you get up there? Right?
Yeah,
like, people ask you that a lot.
Yeah.
And pick your favorite song, but like think about it. Like the whole thing that you're doing.
Can use that complements what you plan on doing.
The whole thing is part of your act.
Yeah.
What are you putting on? What clothes are like simple stuff that you could control because it adds to the performance.
I saw excuse me. I saw Bam Bam do that.
Go ahead.
Yeah, at Funny Bone. The song that he came up to was he used that basically as his opening bit. He's done it before, obviously, but it was like basically the song was like, when your money's due, something like that, what you gonna do, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But he kept giving, so he had a DJ stop the song, and he give an example. When your lights cut off and your blah, 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 what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? The music dropped to go along with it. I can't think of the song right now, but so he did like 6, 7 of them jumps, and they were slapping. So he hadn't even got into his material, and he had already got 8, 10 laughs off jump. He ain't even set up nothing. You know what I mean?
Just vibing.
Yeah, just vibing.
But he intentionally did that energy.
Him and the DJ has done that before. You could tell.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's smart, bro. That's smart. And so, I try to be a smart guy anyway. I think whenever there's something that you intellectually like, okay, it gives you an edge, I love that.
Nah, I like to drop, so with my intro music, I like to drop hints of the bits that's coming. You might not ever like put it together, because I'm never going to acknowledge that what it is what it is. But I'll play like, for the 2 Guns bit on some Robinson, I'm probably gonna pay like some like Project Pat 3-6 or something to get you in that mindset.
Okay.
But it's gonna vibe because like, that's basically like old Negro spiritual at this point. Like you put that on, everybody start rocking, they vibing, which is what you want. They don't know they catching like what's it called, bro? When you drop the hint before it actually happened? When you write your stories and stuff, what's it called, bro?
Foreshadow.
That's the foreshadow.
Foreshadow.
I'm an artiste, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give him something. So,
hey, there
like
you go.
You got to control the environment as much as you can. Yeah,
exactly. So yeah, trying to do that as much as possible, man. That's a great skill to acquire. Something else I'm working on. I just hate that we got to get better 5 minutes at a time. That just
that's facts.
Oh my gosh,
that's facts.
I would hate the fact that I would probably bomb sometime, but I would love to do 20 minutes a day. You know what I mean?
You don't want 20 on top.
Yeah, I would love to just do 20-minute sets at a time because I don't know, 5 minutes at a time just be like at least 10. But yeah, I would want to push myself every time. Like if you go to the gym, I want to see, push myself to the point. Yeah, I want to be exhausted when I leave. You know what I mean?
I actually would rather, if we had 5, give me people.
Oh, now you didn't say a swap out. Yeah, I'll take 5 minutes with a packed house any night.
Give me people.
Yeah.
You give me people with 5. Cool.
Yeah,
you give me people with 3.
Yeah, I don't care what.
Like,
yes, if it's a crowd, if I gotta choose a crowd, yes, an audience, man, audience.
Give
bro.
me people.
Audience. I
People
do
are everything.
my comedy is just because my comedy is like really storytelling, engaging. I'm a little goofy and animated. The audience make a difference for me. So that's why it's hard for me. That's why I can't
need that feedback.
Yeah, I need that.
Yeah.
I'm animated. I'm extra a little bit. I need that. So and I'm trying to get into some more physical stuff as well. A little more physical comedy.
Bro, this is gonna be great.
Yeah, it is.
I'm with it.
I'm with it. I did a bit at a spot a few weeks ago, and I was talking about my son being in the room, something to the effect that he was in the room on his back kicking like Richard Simmons. And I got down on the floor and did it. Hilarious, bro. I've been trying to throw little physicals because I'm a big dude, but I'm super light on my feet. I'm super flexible. I'm super strong.
Like some Kevin James.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I was like, I'm trying to do a little more acting out, get some physical stuff in there, but I don't want to be a goofball neither. You know what I mean? It's a balance.
You don't want to be corny.
Yeah, I want to be corny.
You
It was a show recently where a guy was like, he came out to do his thing, and I respect him. I respect him because doing that type of comedy, you got to go all or nothing. So he had like outfit changes. And wardrobe things involved. Like he tied his head up like Prince. He was singing and like all sorts of stuff.
I know what you're talking about that.
Yeah. And I'm like, but there's no way to half do that. You know what I mean? If that's your set, you gotta go all out.
1000%. And I to this day, and this is like some people might look at that and be like, oh, like I don't know, but like I'm looking at it like, yo, the bravery to get up there and like.
I respect it, bro.
Really perform your stuff. Yeah. Crawl on stage, pull your shirt open.
Like, he had the chest hairs out. He was doing, what do you call it? Not impersonation. Yeah, impersonation.
No, it was.
He was doing impersonations and stuff. It was a lot, and the crowd wasn't vibing for real. But also, I respect that you
at
did
the same time.
The crowd was a different crowd. It wasn't that crowd. Exactly. It wasn't that crowd. So that's the thing. If you're that type of comedian. Where a lot of it is that kind of goofy or physical kind of thing, you got to do in the right spot.
Yeah, you gotta know your people.
Yeah, you got to know who you're performing for, and you got to be able to have some jokes. Like, all right,
stand up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stand up and do some jokes. I can't be doing the worm on stage all night, bro. You got to have something else.
Plus, you got to keep that in mind. If you go doing more physical stuff, like if you get to the point where you doing club and you got like 2 shows, 3 shows in a row.
Yeah. You gotta do that.
That third show gonna be weak.
That third show, you be getting down a little slower, getting up a little slower.
You gotta hit the gym, bro.
Right. So
you gotta keep that in mind.
I want to do little stuff that's like, it draws you in physically for a laugh, but it's not like calisthenics, pun intended. You know what I mean? It's not comedic. It's not comedic.
You ain't like sprinting around the stage.
Yeah, I ain't trying to do a whole bunch of crazy stuff because I'm still about to be 40, bro. These knees, I gotta act like I'm about to be. I can't say
these knees.
These knees, my nigga. So, but yeah, man, I'm excited about the journey, man. You still excited about comedy, bro?
Bro, love it. It's all I think about.
Yeah,
love it. All I think about.
I can tell, man. We still excited about this journey, man. We still excited to have you guys on this journey with us, man. Y'all stay tuned, rock with us. Thank you guys for tuning in for another episode. I have been comedian Josh Ward,
comedian Devon Simmons. Remember, your mom's broke.
If you don't remember anything else that we said today, remember your mama broke.
Your mama broke, bro.
Till next time. We out. Peace.